Percy is a little green engine that works in the shunting yards. It's his job to shunt trains for the big engines to take out on long journeys. Percy enjoys working here, but he was a very small engine and he couldn't always keep up with the heavy workload. One day, Percy had just finished shunting some tankers when he saw Thomas pull in with some rather unusual red trucks.
Hello, Thomas. What's that you're pulling?
I was just taking the mail train this morning.
The mail train?
Yes, it says so on the sides. I take all sorts of letters and parcels to parts of the island most mail vans can't get to by road.
Is it a nice job to have?
In a way, yes. I get to see all the different parts of the island I haven't seen.
I wish I could take a train like that rather than pulling coal trucks all the time.
Who knows? Maybe you will one day. Anyway, best be off. More mail to deliver. Goodbye, Percy.
Thomas is so lucky. He gets to see many places around the island, and I'm mostly stuck here in the yard.
Then one day, Percy was at the sheds when he heard an unfamiliar whistle.
Huh? Who's that?
Puffing up alongside Percy was a pannier tank. He was bigger than Percy, but he gave him a friendly whistle.
Hello, you must be Percy. Sir Topham Hatt said I meet you here.
Hello to you too. And you are?
Montague, but I'm usually called Duck. They say I waddle. I don't really, but I like Duck better than Montague.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Duck. Come on, I'll show you the shunting yard.
Percy and Duck soon got to work shunting trucks and coaches for the other engines. Duck worked without fuss, and soon the trucks knew better than to try and play any tricks. Percy was very impressed. The next day, Percy was shunting coaches for Henry when he noticed Rocky the big crane looking sad. Rocky lived at the yards and was usually used when the breakdown train was unavailable. Percy wondered if something was wrong.
Are you alright, Rocky?
No, James was supposed to take me to my new home, but he's been delayed.
New home?
Yeah, I'm going to be working at the new rescue centre with Butch, but I've no one to take me there.
I could take you, Rocky, but I have to stay in the yards and...
Don't worry about that, Percy. I can take over here for you. You go on and take Rocky to that rescue center.
Well, if you say so, Duck. Come on, Rocky.
Hello, Percy. I see you've brought Rocky.
Yes, I did, Butch. It's good to see you.
Same here. Rocky, did you hear the news?
Oh yes, I did. We should be expecting him any minute.
Who? Hello? Who are you?
I'm Harold. Who are you?
I'm Percy. What whirly great arms you've got.
They're nice arms. I can hover like a bird. Don't you wish you could hover?
Certainly not. I like my rails, thank you.
I think railways are slow. They're not much use and quite out of date.
And Harold buzzed away, leaving Percy very annoyed.
And then that stuck-up whirlybird thing says the railways are slow and out of date. Oh, the nerve of him.
Slow? Out of date? I am so gonna give that airhead a piece of my mind when I see him.
Now, you two. I wouldn't take what he says too seriously. He'll get tired of it soon. I'm sure of it.
Momentarily, Sir Topham Hatt arrived looking very serious.
Thomas, there's an emergency down at Wellsworth. Bertie's broken down and I need you to fetch his passengers.
Yes, sir, but what about the mail train? Someone has to take it.
I thought that over, and I've just decided to give Percy a chance.
What? Sir? Me, sir?
Yes, Percy. Your crew had told me you'd like to take it one day.
Well, Oh, what the heck? I'll give it a good try.
That's a good engine. I know you'll do an excellent job.
You better be careful, Percy. It's easy to get lost in the dark.
I'll be as careful as I can, Thomas.
Percy was soon making his way down the line. He stopped at every station and even went to some places he had never been to before. Presently, he was just nearing his last stop when there was trouble.
Oh no! What's going on?
A signal is broken, and we're trying to fix it, but it'll take a while.
But I have to deliver this mail. It's urgent.
Perhaps I can take it.
Oh, dither! Not him again.
I can take the last of the mail to your next stop. Unlike you, we helicopters never have to stop for red signals.
The pilots had the parcels loaded inside Harold, who then at once set off into the sky.
What did I tell you? Railways are slow and out of date.
No sooner had Harold taken off, the signal changed to show that the line ahead was clear.
Wait! Harold! Wait! I'm ready to go now!
But it was no good, because Harold had already gone. With much dissatisfaction, Percy sulked his way back home, his heart sinking lower and lower in his boiler as he went.
Oh, don't feel bad, Percy. It could have happened to anyone.
But Doc, this was my big chance, and Harold just took it away from me without even a care.
I know, Percy, but I think you should be proud of yourself for doing such an important job.
I guess so, but... Huh? That sounds like Butch.
It is Butch! He sure looks like he's in a tearing hurry.
Duck! Percy! Emergency!
What's wrong, Butch?
It's Harold! He didn't return to the rescue center last night, and every crew member and I have been searching for hours. We need your help.
Sure we can. Can we, Duck?
Of course! Come on!
Presently, the search party finally found Harold, upside down, dazed and surprised. Percy couldn't help but laugh.
Looks like our King of the Skies takes to the ground, and now he's decided to stand on his head.
That'll do, Percy. Are you alright, Harold?
Spinning, spinning, spinning. Not exactly, old chap. I feel so bruised after hitting that mountain.
Come on then, let's get you back up right.
Thank you for helping me, everyone. But I don't think I've made much of a good impression as a rescue helicopter now, did I?
Well, I'd rather say you've got much to learn since you're still a new recruit and all. You had been much of an airhead this week, to be blunt.
I suppose you're right. I'm sorry I teased you in the railway, Percy. I was wrong. Maybe you engines are really useful after all.
Thank you, Harold. Come on, let's get your propellers repaired.
A little while later, Sir Topham Hatt came to see Percy.
I've heard you did a very great performance with the post train, Percy, and how you and Duck rescued Harold. You've once again proven yourself a really useful engine.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
And as a reward for all you've done, there's a surprise win for you at Farquhar Sheds.
Farquhar? Thomas's branch line? Why there, sir?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough.
When Percy arrived at the sheds, He was most surprised because right there was an extra berth next to Toby's and Thomas's.
Wait! Does this mean that...
Yes, it does.
You're a part of the branch line now, Percy.
You'll be helping Thomas with the mail and goods from now on. Duck will take over your usual shunting in the yard. How does that sound?
Oh, I love it! Thank you! Thank you, everyone!
Percy is now as happy as can be. He is primarily used as a goods and shunting engine, but his most favourite job of all, of course, is pulling the mail. And he sometimes sees Harold flying overhead from the airfield close by the harbour. The two of them are now friends, and Harold sometimes helps Percy with the mail whenever Thomas is busy or unwell. Percy was proud at an instant with his brand new position, and for as long as he lives, he always looks forward to working alongside Thomas and Toby with other jobs on the branch line.